Hey you all, it's me, Miss G, and welcome to Miss G and You. It has been quite some time, about a month and a half since I've
What?
shared information with you all, since I've shared a vlog. Um, just wondering how you're doing and how you're managing, and if you've been able to look in your toolkit and use those tools that you have. Um, if you had a situation come up, if your mood dropped, if you just kind of needed a refresher, you have what it takes already in that toolkit. For those of you who are brand new, I welcome you to my channel. It's my aim to encourage and inspire at all times so that we are mentally and socially, emotionally well prepared and able to deal with life. So, welcome back to those of you who already have been here. And for those of you who are brand new, welcome. My tip today is, and it kind of has to do with me, um, which affects you. Because it has been a long time since I've last posted a vlog, a lot of things were going on, um, responsibilities, priorities, and just super, super busy that I was not able to come to you until now. And I do apologize for that. But my tip today would be to not depend on someone always being there or, because when we plan, sometimes our plans fall through. Sometimes something happens and we're unable to meet that commitment. And it's not just because we're flakers and we just are liars. No, things happen. Life happens. And it happens to all of us because we are human, because we do make mistakes, because things do happen and things come up and things, you know, catch us off guard. I mean, the list goes on as to what can happen that will not allow us to be on our post when we're expected to be. And so I do apologize for that, but you already have what it takes in your toolkit. And for those of you who are brand new, you're going to begin to add to your toolkit tips and strategies and nuggets and food for thought that you can use in the time of need when life happens, when those difficult days comes, when um, challenges and struggles come, because they will, because that's just life. But we are equipped and becoming more equipped to handle it. And so again, we can't depend on things being the way they have been. Who knew the pandemic would come? We couldn't depend on life just being, you know, as it was before the COVID-19 pandemic. We couldn't. We never know what will happen. Who knows when the earthquakes are coming or when lightning will strike? We don't always know. And even when those the weather people come and say this is what's going to happen and the weather's going to be this, a lot of times it doesn't even come out that way. So we have to be prepared. They said that it's going to be raining, but it doesn't always rain. And they say it's going to be sunshine and a wonderful beautiful day, and it rains. So we have to be prepared. So let us be prepared so that we don't always have to depend on mom or dad. We don't always have to depend on our bosses or our coworkers. We don't always have to depend on the neighbor who always comes to get our newspaper and put it on the porch when we're not home, because that neighbor may have an emergency and be unable to do that. We've got to put things in place. We've got to set plan B and C when plan A may not come together. So we've got to put some things in line. We've got to depend on ourselves and be prepared when life happens, because Sally and Joe may not be able to be there for us. Miss G may not be there with that new tip and that new strategy. Okay? So I hope that you like what you hear, and I hope that you take to heart what you hear and implement some things for yourself. Put a plan in place. Think about some things that you don't necessarily even think about, that they just kind of happen, but one day it may not happen, and what will you do? And that's just being prepared. That's just being, um, for you young people, independent and responsible to handle your own business. Of course, we all need help. Of course, we all need reminders. But when it comes down to it, let's be responsible. Let's be mature. Let's handle our business. Let's handle ourselves so that we're on it, whatever it is. Um, so again, I hope that you find what you can use in whatever I share, and that you put it in your toolkit, and that the things that you have in your toolkit, that you pull them out sometime. You may not even need them at the time, but pull them out sometime and go over them, so that in a time of need, wow, it's like, you know what? I just went over this. And so you're better ready to implement it. Um, if you like what you hear, like, subscribe to my channel, and share it. Push the notification bell so that you don't miss out when I share my information, when I share tips, strategies, and nuggets and food for thought. And my love, because I'm always coming in love, because it matters to me that you're good and that you're equipped and you're ready to deal with life. And if you share it with somebody else, they'll be better too. And we're all in this together, so we are better together. So make it a great day. Um, Take care of yourself. It's the weather outside is kind of a gloomy, kind of overcast, and kind of a lazy relaxation day. So that's what I'm gonna do. So right now, it's all about the sugar babies and a good book. And this is self-care. We got to take care of ourselves. We've got to rest. We've got to relax, because we got to be refreshed for when we've got to do the work. Anyway, you all, take care until the next time. And it'll be sooner than later. Bye now.